Welcome to question 5 of our art song question pack. This question is again drawn from past IEB papers, and the reason I'm going through them is so that you get a good understanding of how to tackle these questions that you might encounter in upcoming July exams, prelims, or even your finals. So question 5 asks us to listen to track 4 and answer the questions that follow. So if you have a listen to this, you'll obviously recognize it as a section of Schubert's Erlkönig, which is our art song set work. And question 5.1 asks to describe how the composer depicts the growing terror of the boy in the music. So here we can mention a few different things. Obviously the high pitch of the boy's melodic line. We can also talk about the key. So we've changed to a minor key. The boy is singing in a minor key because he is distressed. We've got a loud dynamic of the melody and the accompaniment. And we also have some dissonant harmonies in the accompaniment. Please just notice here how I am using the correct music terminology. I'm not just saying the boy is singing high, the song is minor, it is loud, there is dissonance. Okay, I'm talking about high pitch, minor key, loud dynamic, dissonant harmonies. Make sure you are using the correct terminology all the time when you are talking about the elements of music. If we look at question 5.2 now, we are asked to name 3 features of this piece that make it an excellent example of romantic music. Remember, Schubert wrote this early on in the Romantic period, and he is known for really being one of the founding fathers of the Romantic era. So examples of romanticism that we see in this music are the macabre and supernatural themes, the merging of art forms. Here we've got poetry and music merging to create something so beautiful. We've got the expression of emotions and this dramatic narrative, which is a very romantic trait. We see a lot of chromaticism and dissonance in this piece. And then we also got the innovative use of the piano. So obviously with the Industrial Revolution and as industry developed, the ability to create instruments that could be louder and more expressive came about. And this song in particular uses the piano in a very interesting way as an equal creative partner to the voice in this art song. If we look at question 5.3, we're asked to figure the chords marked with an asterisk on the score below, and we also need to indicate the key, the chord, and the inversion. So first thing to look at over here is obviously our key signature, and we are in B flat major. Okay, my other option for 2 flats would be G minor, but I can see that I have a lot of note Fs, but no F sharps, and I would expect to see a raised 7th if this was going to be G minor. Another essential thing that you have to watch out for is looking at your clefs. Here we've got both hands of the piano part written in the bass clef. It would be so tragic if you put all the time and effort into working out these notes and working out the chords, and then you've actually worked out the notes in the wrong clef. So please just always keep an eye out for things like that. In the previous few videos, I've done a very, very detailed explanation of how to work out this harmony. There are other videos on my YouTube channel that will look at how to label chords, how to analyze chords. For now, I'm just going to go through these very quickly. Our first chord here is a chord 2, but with that E in the bass, it's in first inversion, so we'll put 2-6. The right hand part, even though it's still in the bass clef, it would still be played by the right hand, is exactly the same, but now that we've changed our bass note to a C, it's chord 2, but now in root position, so you won't write anything next to it. In the following bar, we have chord 1, but with that F in the bass, we know we're in second inversion. Now our bass note stays the same, but our right hand changes. Here we've got an F-A-C chord, which in the key of B flat major is chord 5. And then finally, all the way at the end, we see we've got the notes F, A, E, and F. Remember, with the 5-7 chord, we are able to leave out the 5th of that chord. So we should technically have a C in there to create an F-A-C-E. The C is left out and we've got a doubled F, so we can call that 5-7. The final thing that we need to do in question 5.4 is name the cadence in bars 57 to 58. So if we have a look at these two chords, we already know that the first chord there is chord 5, and that is resolving to the notes B flat in the bass. If we look at the right hand part, which is also in the bass clef, here we've got the notes F, D, B, and A. So technically we have the notes B, D, F, which would give me a chord 1. We also have the note A, which doesn't really fit in here. But what you need to remember, obviously with romantic music, and particularly in this piece, we do see some chord extension, some borrowed notes, some chromaticism. So this is mostly a chord 1. There is a little bit of spice in there to give us a bit of excitement, but what we have in bars 57 to 58 is a perfect cadence in B flat major. I hope this has been a valuable insight into how to answer these questions. I'll see you in video 6 to give you some more insight into how to answer questions about the art song.